Today I want to give you guys 5 tips on how to get ready for competition. Alright guys, it's competition season and I compete a lot. So there's some tips that I want to give you guys today that I think is going to help you for your next competition. Alright, first, 4 to 5 weeks out, you need to start drilling. And when I talk about drilling, I'm talking about 3 main areas. I'm talking about drilling your takedowns, drilling your guard passing, and drilling your guard retention. You need to have solid plans because that's where about 80% of the match takes place. It's either standing on your feet, trying to get the match to the ground, trying to pass the guard, or if you wound up in a bottom position, trying to retain and use the guard for sweeping and submissions, okay? So you definitely want to make sure that you have a plan drilling in those areas leading into the competition. The second thing that I start doing is I start working on my A game. Now, what is your A game? Your A game is positional dominance, right? So where do you like to play? Whether you're a bottom guard player or whether you're a top guy. I'm a top guy. I really want to pass the guard, control, side control, mount, looking for the back. Those are my A game attacks, and that's where I like to spend the majority of my time. So in my roles in the gym, I'm really concentrating on making sure that my A game is fine-tuned and on point. So I'm able to pass the guard, maintain control of the dominant positions, and looking for finishes when I get there, right? The third thing that you need to do is you need to also work on what is your B game, right? Your B game is what happens when things don't go as planned. Sometimes in a competition, my A game may be my first plan, but I wind up on the bottom and having to do guard retention, looking for sweeps, looking to get back up into my A game. That is your B game, and that's definitely something that you want to make sure that you have. So definitely make sure you fine-tune your A game, but you also begin to work on that B game as well. All right, so the fourth thing that you need to work on leading into competition, make sure your cardio is on point. Lots of different competitions out there. We just got done doing a fight to win last weekend in Atlanta, and I had 4 guys competing on the card. Now that's one fight for 6 minutes. That's not a big deal, but we're getting ready to step into the IBJJF season right now. We're going to Atlanta, Tampa, and Pans. Now, looking at some of those brackets for a open like Atlanta and or Tampa, I might have 3 fights in that, and then I can fight in the open class and I might have 3 fights in that. So I have to prepare myself to be able to go the distance and be able to do 6 fights in a day without cramping, without my cardio dipping off towards the end of the day. So I need to make sure that my cardio is on point. How do I do that? I add things into my cardio other than jiu-jitsu. So a lot of times I'll get on the assault bike, I'll go on runs. I definitely do a lot of rope work with my battle ropes. Those things really help my grips. So if you've ever fought in a fight, most of the guys you'll see over to the side, they'll be massaging their forearms. The lactic acid buildup is real if you don't have good cardio in those areas. Battle ropes truly will help with that. All right, so supplement your cardio. Don't just rely on your jiu-jitsu rounds in class and outside of class to make sure that your cardio is on point. Do other things to make sure that you can last and go the full distance. Now, big competitions such as Pans and or Worlds, I've competed at both and I've won both. Now, I have had as many as 9 matches in a single day. So you need to be able to be prepared to do all of that and not cramp. So have a plan when it comes to your cardio. Don't go in there just thinking what you've been doing is going to work. Make sure that you've gone above and beyond so that you can leave it out all on the mat. The 5th thing that I want to let you guys know about is rest. All right. The week before the competition is when I begin to wind down and let my body rest. I want my body to be 100% and ready to go. So I don't want any dings or things that are soreness going into the competition day. So my day kind of looks like this. On a Monday, I do a little bit of open mat drilling. I don't push myself real hard. I don't do hard rounds. I might do some flow rolling. Tuesday, I do regular class. And again, I'm going to teach technique, but if you're a student in a class, you're going to be learning technique, drilling that technique. But again, for my rounds, I am only going to flow roll. I'm going to let people know, getting ready for competition this week, I'm not going to have hard rounds today. I don't want to take any dings into my body or develop any type of injury before I go into that. Wednesday for me is a rest day. So rest day, I'm normally doing jacuzzis, saunas, ice baths. Those are the type of things that help with my rest and my recovery. Thursday is another drilling day. No rolling, not even flow rolling. I shut it down completely. And this is for me competing on a Saturday, right? So, and then on Friday is normally the travel day. So we're traveling to the competition, getting set up in the Airbnb. I absolutely do nothing on a travel day other than get checked in, rest, relax, and get ready for the competition the next day. There is one thing that I do add to that when I'm going into a bigger competition, whether it be Pans or Worlds. I go get an IV infusion. You can look up IVs wherever you're at in your area or in the area of the competition, and I guarantee you go get you an IV infusion. That thing you get I always get the sports one that has all of the most amount of vitamins and things like that inside of it, and I'm telling you that'll help you get through those really long days in those competitions. So those are the 5 things that I do to get ready for competition. And I've been competing for a long time. I've won at some of the highest levels for my age. Now granted, I'm 48 years old. You guys might be a lot younger. So the last thing I want to tell you guys is find something that works for you. Find a routine. A routine is important, right? So I have a regular routine. I like to stick with inside of my routine. I like to, on a daily basis, stay with my routine. My wife will tell you I get a little crazy if I'm not on routine. But find a routine that works for you. Your body's different. Your age is different. How you compete is different. This is just my advice coming from somebody. I do try to compete on at least like a monthly or bi-monthly basis. I normally compete somewhere between 8 and 10 times a year. And so that's the tips that I have for you guys today. I hope you guys have a fantastic competition season and that you win everything that you want to win this year. If not, make sure you go through this list, think about some of the things I said, and see how those things work for you. See you guys on the next video.